We are facing this journey. Okay. I just figured out it was the tip. Okay. That's why I've been having so many problems. Make sure I ain't Ashley say, oh man, I'm Ashley. Y'all know y'all been getting on me. Oh, yeah, Ashley, yeah, Ashley. So actually, I'm finna go ahead and put some lotion on. This right here is a head cam. Okay, so go ahead, go with the head cam right now. So it's like first person. You get what I'm saying? And today we are actually cleaning this. We're actually cleaning the car, okay? I was just gonna clean it, but I was like, y'all wanna be a part of this too. You feel me? Now I got both hands. Feel me? First thing first, I'm gonna get me some lotion. Cause that's over with. So I just got like a certain eye for this. Got speakers, chargers, all that. I like this backpack cause it got so many pockets, bro. Like, I got this pocket, this pocket, this pocket, this pocket, this big pocket, this other pocket for like paper. Like, this is a really good backpack. Yeah, like, come on, man. Boom. Yeah, I like the lotion that smell good, folks. Just the one. All right. Go ahead. That's that exotic lotion. You see, you got squirrels in it, all type of stuff. It's gonna smell good. What y'all think about that? Y'all let me know how. Let me get out the sun. Y'all let me know how that smell. Y'all smell good? Smell like them rose petals? Forget my language. So we actually cleaning this Dodge Journey today. I just been working in this and trying to get it to run, and I just let it go on that side, okay? So we gonna clean it. I was gonna clean it. I was like, y'all wanna be a part of it, so I'm gonna do that. We're not doing exterior. I'm gonna do the exterior another time. When the car runs, exterior is gonna get clean. You see this dent? We gonna get that dent out. We ain't paying nobody. We gonna do it ourselves, okay? And I have to get a SRT badge, mainly to piss people off. I'm like, bro, that ain't no SRT, but it's a Dodge. I'm a YN. Say SXT, might as well put SRT, the little Hellcat symbol. Oh yeah, I got some plans for this car too. I ain't gonna cap. So first of all, this dent, it don't look good. You not getting no HUDs like that, folks. You gotta take care of that. Boom, pop that dent out. It ain't hard. Let me get under there. Y'all can see that? Oh, it's very, okay. I got the sun all up in my eye right now, but y'all see that, right? Let me turn this flash on. It's straight plastic, okay? Oh, it's right there. Let me aim it for y'all. It's nothing but plastic right there, okay? I don't know if y'all can see that best. Let me get this off the mount. There we go. I ain't had no, you see that dent right here? It's a big old dent, folks. I'm talking about 3D. That be ultra 3D realistic. You ain't getting no HUDs like that, folks. So, I gotta get way under here. We gonna push that out. You see? Like, it's just right here. You gotta push it out. It's plastic, brother. You feel? No, it's right there, actually. That's the dent. That's how the car's supposed to be. But that's the dent. You can see that big old. We can push that out, bro. We ain't gotta pay 300, whatever they gonna charge us to push that little shit out. You feel me? And then I would have been bolted this off. I ain't gonna count. But look at, hold up. Is that it? No, it's more right there. Bro, what kind of bolt is that, bro? Hold up. What kind of bolt is that, bro? Like, I done put some, like, something to get that off. Like, it's like oil. It's like a little grease thing to get that off. But I don't even know what kind of nut side. Like, what is that? Y'all mechanic, y'all let me know. How do I get that off? They have something in the back right here. Let me find it again for y'all. It's right there. Behind it is an actual bolt, but I don't know how to get behind that shit. That's crazy. It's like, what kind of bolt is that? Why would they even use that? Or is there a certain tool that I don't know? But it's not like a standard, like flat, like octagon, hexagon. It's not one of those. So I gotta figure that. It's only two that holds it. This and the other side muffler. Cool. Okay. Now let's get back to the head cam, everybody. So that dent has to come out. Second, my car ain't starting, bro. Yeah, my car ain't starting right now. I done did everything. But I figured it out. I had to become a genius, brother. I had to use my brain and figure out what was going on. Okay. Can y'all guess what I did to get this car starting? This Dodge Journey? Y'all let me know in the comments below. Y'all guess. It's the fuse box, brother. That's why a lot of these Dodges are going bad. The fuse box. Okay. Which also has the I barely even put any good lotion on, but that's crazy. But about this fuse box, what's it called? The circuit board is under here. That's what it is. The circuit board. So let's say this right here is a PCU. That's a PCU. P something PCU. I'll figure out what it's called. But it's another computer in your car. This is another computer that's in your car. But you have two in the 2009, 2010 younger eras of the vehicle, like 20. They put their circuit board actually under the fuse box. So let's say you're testing relays, you're messing with relays, trying to get the car doing what you need the car to do, and it's not working. It just has its own brain. That's because the brain is actually under here. Okay, I'm over here messing with the starter. I'm messing with the solenoid. I'm over here getting new relays, new resistors, but the whole time it's because the brain didn't tell it to turn on. And now it tweaked. Now the brain's telling it to go on consistently and it doesn't stop. You feel me? So I know it's a TIPM problem. This is called a TIPM. Totally integrated tip something. It's some computer shit. You know what I'm saying? If you a computer geek, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not. I just need my car running. Let's put some more on, especially in these spots. Cause that is no good, bro. That don't look good. Boom. Just gonna squeeze on it like that. Boom. Squeeze it on it just like that. Perfect. Now we ain't gonna be no ashy person. Can't miss it now, folk. We gonna clean this car though today. The interior is pretty okay. It's not like no crazy shit, but it's a blessing by God. God allowed me to be in this position, so I see this as gold. I see this as something God giving me. You feel me? No matter how I had to get it, God gave me the opportunity. Okay. Let me get this head cam to sit lower like that. Yeah, we gonna clean it. We're not gonna vacuum it today. I'm gonna show y'all how to vacuum these. It was worse. You just get a home vacuum, get the little hose, and you know what I'm saying? You can see in this journey, they just fell out. This Dodge Journey, they just started falling out, bro. I got them all in here. They just fall out. So I'm gonna buy a new one of these. It's gonna be like $20-something, 23. Shipping, maybe 30. I gotta buy two, because the other side is also weird. Like, it doesn't fall out, but it's just dead. Like, it just moves. So we're gonna go ahead, $60, but that's not important right now. You get the car going. You feel me? I've been using, if you look in here, you see a whole bunch of just weird stuff. You're like, bro, what are you doing? How do you do it? Okay, I gotta find it. I think I put that in the back, but pretty much I've been using a pocket knife and not pocket knife, butter knife, and pulling it like that. Pulling the windows up and down with a butter knife. That's crazy, but that's what I was doing. Got some bolts. This is what killed the car originally, because I had it on. This is the LED, and it lights up, so it was drawing power. This is a 2010 model. I got a random, what is this, 11? So I have an 11 up here, and this. Don't know why I have these here. Or I had to clean all this. Okay. And I also put some stars in the roof using tape, but the tape just like fell off. Like it just loosened itself. If you look, it's all loosened. Let's go ahead and get in there and experience the stars real quick. I don't think y'all experienced the stars on the roof yet. Boom. So what I do, pretty much this button right here. Don't hit the button. I'm finna hit that button, boy. So it has modes on it. If you look, there's modes. Let me turn this flash on for y'all. So it has a light show, steady on, pulse blinking right here. So I'm gonna hold it. Ooh, wow. The stars on the roof. But it was like all on there like this. But I have two of them, you see? Right now I have it on blinking, because that's the best one. What's it called? Blinking is the best one, because it's just like twinkly twinkly. But I have another one right here. Hold it. Boom, that's the ones right here. You feel me? See it twinkly? I have it on, yeah, that's a little twinkle. Boom, boom, boom. You feel me? And I have it pretty much like the whole upper, but I pretty much, it's gonna blink. Pretty much taped everything, bro. And I kind of got in my bag and I started like putting it in the car, kind of like you can just squeeze it there. You look right here how I wired it, but it pretty much fell off this. When the tape relaxed, it just fell off. Boom, boom, boom. But I got them stars. This is gonna rip at some point if I just leave it like this. But the tape pretty much relaxed and pulled all these cords back to their original where I had it. I had it going this whole way like this. You know what I'm saying? Even right here. That's when I got in my bag. I was like, oh, I could tuck it in there. Boom, boom, boom. Tuck, 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 tuck. Boom, boom, boom. I was trying to get all exotic and put it in here, but it wasn't going. Taped it. Look, see the tape? All the tape just relaxed. Then wrapped it around here. But the thing I don't like about this is, first of all, it's just, it don't work for real. Unless you got something that really holds in there. I was trying to get some hot glue, but I couldn't find a hot glue gun. I'm not gonna take these out though. Whenever I be feeling like irritated or something, or like something ain't work, like what I did, bro, earlier when the car wasn't starting, it just stopped starting and everything. Like everything I was doing to it, it just reversed back to don't work. Like I was doing oil change, everything. Now it just don't work. I was stressing, so what I did was, right after I started this, and I just chilled in here, put these little lights. You know, the car it wasn't starting. I got it started. I just had to charge the battery at O'Reilly's. But even when it wasn't starting, but I just turned these little things on. It's just, thank God, brother. That's all it was. I get here, I just turn it on, press it, even though everything wasn't working out. I spent all this money and now the car's dead. I'm feeling like I can't fix it. Man, I just put these little lights on twinkle. Even though everything's falling off like this. You see how it's all like falling off and everything? Yeah, even though it's all falling off, I still just thank God. I was like, you know what? It's cool. It's cool. God gave me the opportunity. God gave me the opportunity, so I look at it like that. You feel me? And all these, you gonna see the stars. That shit, forget my language, but it definitely relaxed me. Even though my car, like right now, it's not starting. Same thing. I have to figure out why it's not starting. But I already figured it out. But I was looking at these twinkles, think about Christ, where he put me, all that kind of stuff, man. All the blessings I have in my life too, to be able to do these things, to even be able to fix it, and not be mentally impaired or have the resources or have even a phone to even look things up, even having the vehicle and opportunity. Just gave it to God. I was like, all right, for sure. Like, you gave me the opportunity. You feel me? I just gotta use my brain. I really could repair this shit myself, but I don't do this the smart way and the most reliable way. That's honestly what I'm looking for, the most reliable. So I'm gonna buy, I just been looking this up, okay, all night. After I took apart the fuse box, which is the TIP'em, I'm figuring out what a TIP'em is and how it moves. You feel me? Like, what does it do? And I'm figuring out, I got a PCU, the spark plug. I'm figuring out the things of the car and a Dodge Journey. A lot of, yeah, Journeys, you feel me? Durangos, let's say some Ford uh, F-150s. I just close that bit with the hand. A lot of Fords. Let me took this down for y'all. I just want to talk about the car for a little bit and my finance, cause y'all haven't been seeing my finance, cause I just been doing it. You feel me? Y'all see the result of the finance. Pretty much it's a TIP'em. You feel me? In Dodge Journey, Durangos, Ford, a lot of Ram trucks, Jeeps, and things like that. If your car don't start, we going for hardware things. Like, it's probably not the hardware. It's the electrical on your vehicle, most likely, when it comes to these models. That's what I'm figuring out. You feel me? I done got a continuity tester and everything. I'm figuring this out myself. You feel me? It's not like I'm a master. I got a brain, so I can look things up, and I got YouTube. I got Google. You feel me? And I got some time. You feel me? I might not have all the time, but I got some time. So I've been figuring things out. I'm looking things up, and I'm just thinking about back when I was a kid, and my mom would give me an Xbox or something, and then it would break. I remember little toys would break. I'd try to fix the toys. I'd look at the circuit board, unscrew it, find the circuit board and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know what to do with it at the time, but this is pretty much that, just bigger. You feel me? So those opportunities, my Xbox tray, this tray was stuck, and I had to go in the Xbox, unscrew it, get the disc out, all type of stuff, like, and be like, yo, CPU, you can do stuff to it, all type of, you know what I'm saying? RBG with the Xboxes, they used to do some. It was like a little cheat. It was like you model your Xbox. You feel me? It's just software, CPUs and stuff. That's all it is. Yeah, I gotta clean the car, folks. And it's a TIP'em. The TIP'em is faulty, and specifically, I think the fuel pump relay, specifically, because the fuel pump relay controls more than just the fuel pump. The fuel pump, it controls a lot of systems, actually. That's like a whole cluster, I feel like. You know, I feel like it's a whole cluster of systems. I don't know exactly. I'm trying to find the most understandable, like, when it's the TIP'em, there's layers to it. It's the fuses, and then it is the motherboard, CPU, And then under that is like some sheets of like metal, probably connecting things together. And the CPUs was faulty, you know, CPUs was faulty. Here, this will help. I appreciate you, Michael Stewart. You the realest, brother. So pretty much it was faulty. And I'm looking at the CPU. First, I don't know nothing about computers, bro. I'm looking at it like, what? I don't know what to do. But I'll go get my, I'll get the CPU right now, actually. Let me say it better. Let me show you the tip right now. I gotta take this off right here. Where is it? I got a head mount. I'm trying to show you. First person, that's how you can see both hands whenever I'm moving around. There it is. It was in the seat. So I go ahead and put it on like this. Boom. I put y'all in. Like this. Boom, 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 boom. Let me go ahead and turn these lights off real quick because it's gonna drain those. I'm gonna forget it. The other one is right here. Just hold it till I stop seeing blinking. Boom. We have 138,000 miles on the dash right there. That's not that bad. Car still functions well. We gonna clean out this though, bro. I just wanna show you this tip-em real quick. The thing of this video, or topic of this video, is this Dodge Journey, okay? If y'all ever had a Dodge Journey, y'all let me know. Did y'all enjoy the vehicle? Did it feel cool? Like, did it get you where you needed to go? Did it give you some, did it help your motion, brother? Y'all let me know, motion family. If y'all ever had a Dodge Journey, Durango, Ford, Ram, did it help you get to some motion? Y'all let me know. All right, so right here, I'm not gonna take it fully out. I got the battery connected to it and everything. Okay. This fuse is good. All fuses are good, okay? You can test fuses really easy. You just go ahead and get a 9-volt battery. You know them 9-volt batteries. Just go ahead, take this out. You can see there is a diagram on here. Let me zoom in for you. You see that diagram? It's 8.5, 8.6, and then 8.7 to 30. Okay, so 8.5, 8.6, and then you also can look on here. Let me put this flash on for y'all. If it works. No, it doesn't. It's still so bright out here. You get in the engine when it's a little darker. Maybe y'all can see it on it. Yeah, let me know if y'all can see that. Let me get it turned right. Got a shadow. Boom. You'll see that 87 right there. Man, this, I'm trying to show y'all. Go to the actual shade. Boom. You see those numbers? It's pretty much telling y'all the prongs right there. It tells you 85, 87, 80, you know what I'm saying? It tells you this whole diagram on it. It's labeled. Okay. So this right here is like a relay. This is a relay, okay? But on the actual CPU, you can test the CPU the same way. You test the CPU the same way you would test this, pretty much, okay? So you would test this by getting a 9-volt battery. I don't think I grabbed a 9-volt. I don't think I grabbed a 9-volt. I don't think this works like this. No, this don't even. Nope, don't work. Not like that. Myth busted. You need a 9-volt battery. So you would just get the 9-volt, put it here, because this is A7, A7. I mean A7, A6. I think that's it right there, whatever. And these aren't the same. They don't look the same. They're not gonna. You put it right here, nothing's gonna happen. But if you go to the ones that look the same, it should do a knocking noise like da 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 da. Okay, and that's what I heard right here, which made me take out my entire ThibM and investigate myself. Okay. So what I was doing was testing continuity in the vehicle. And I figured out that I'm getting power to this. Okay. I'm getting power here. It's like blood. A doctor, how they see what's going right, what's going wrong is blood. Okay. How is blood flow? Same thing as power flow. Okay. And I'm getting power to my fuse box. So nothing should be wrong. If I wasn't getting power to here, if I wasn't getting power here, then that would be wrong. If I wasn't getting power there, power there, power. If I'm not getting power, it's because it's like something there. You feel me? All these cords. Let's go here. All these, you know what I'm saying? They send power to different fuses. You feel me? And different things within the car. You get what I'm saying? And this is your PCU right there. You know what I'm saying? That's something totally different. But it's in the electrical department. You get what I'm saying? This is the electrical department. That's the hardware department. Okay. You can get all the hardware you want. If your brain ain't right, it ain't gonna work. And my car retarded at this point. I can say that. It's stupid. It has good hardware, but its brain ain't telling it what it needs to do. Even though it works. I just replaced the resistor. The resistor is over there. If I can see it from this side, resistor is over there. I didn't need to replace the resistor. Okay, it's just the brain. So I tested the fan. I was gonna buy a new fan. They're like $160. I was gonna buy it because I'm thinking it's a faulty fan. I tested the fan with some alligator clips. The fan spins real good. Okay, and then I was thinking, okay, it's the relay. There's a relay for the fan. What is the issue? Yeah, it's electrical, brother. So it's the computer. You want to see what's the issue with this? It's the computer. Everything works in the car. The resistor, I'm thinking it was the solenoid. Sometimes yours might be the solenoid. Um, is the relay for your relay. Resistor, I replaced it. It's good. Radiator fan, it works. It runs. Solenoid, it's still getting. It still has connection. So nothing should be wrong there. I'm getting spark there, full spark. So I'm doing continuity test on it. Let's do one live for y'all. Boom. I'm actually gonna need this too. I'm just thinking about everything I'm gonna need to show y'all what I need to show y'all. So I can show y'all how I figured out what was wrong. So first thing first, I'm gonna just put these over here so I don't lose this all in. I done cut one of these wires a bit. It's no good, but I put tape on it. And this one, just to test, this is how I tested it yesterday, to see if I was getting current on this side of the connector and current on this side of the connector. This connector goes right into the fuse box, okay? It just went green screen. This connector goes right into the fuse box, okay? This controls it. So I can show y'all that by unplugging this. You're gonna see it start. Even the car has no battery in there. I mean, not battery. The car has no keys even in the ignition, right? Even near the car right now. Watch this. You're gonna hear it. So if I put a key in the ignition and crank it, it's not even gonna make this noise that you're gonna hear. So first thing first, I'm gonna put it, you gotta find the prong, okay? So the one that controls that starter is this one. You see this? You have all of these. You can test all of these for continuity too. Okay. So I'm gonna just go straight to it though. Go ahead and put this on there. You see that? On that specific one, that's gonna give you a good read on it. Cause this is, see, the yellow and purple wire is the starter. Yellow and purple wire is the starter, okay? So I'm gonna go to the yellow and purple wire. Boom, now it's on the yellow and purple. I don't want it to be touching anything else. It's touching other stuff. I'm gonna put it right there on that one. Okay, boom. Now what we're gonna do, this is just a red. I'm gonna hit it on this positive. You hear that? That crank? Okay, so I'm getting cranked. Whenever I'm in the car with the battery, I mean, not battery, I'm saying it wrong. When I'm in the car with the key and I plug it in and turn it, I do not get a crank at all, okay? Only thing I get is clicking from my fuse box. And I get clicking, let me go ahead, yeah. I get clicking right here. Let's see if I get clicking whenever I do that. No clicking. I'm not getting no clicking. Okay, no clicking whenever I'm actually feeling it. Okay. But whenever I go in with the key and hit it, I'm getting clicking right here. Okay. I'm getting clicking on my K1, K2. Mainly K1. So what this tells us is my car starts. It has the capability of starting. Nothing's wrong with everything going on. It has the capability, you know? And you can test these for continuity also. Let me go ahead. Grab this. Oop, all these cords. Put it on the ground. Yep. Sounds better. I do not want to lose anything in the engine. That's gonna suck to get out. So we're gonna go ahead and put this back on this alligator. Ooh. It's a little tricky now. Ooh. Oh man. Damn. Maybe I'm gonna just sacrifice that. Perfect. Great. Now we good. Okay, so you go ahead, put this on your positive. I'm trying to look through the camera, because if you can peep, why is like, I'm trying to get my angle. Because it's like the phone is literally right in front of my face. So it's like, sometimes the camera, I'm zooming in, but I'm messing with the electrical and all these things. So it's like, I'm trying to look, but my whole field of view is right here. The phone's right here. It's kind of hard to do that and be accurate. And by the time I'm actually looking at it, the camera kind of turns so I can get that angle to look at it right here. You feel me? And the camera is facing that way. So that's really what I'm working with right now. If y'all see it go off angle, that's why. And currently, my phone is at 3%. So this is what I've been doing. I have a portable charger. What I do for content. I got a portable charger. in my hoodie pocket. And then I have the cord plugged into the phone. As I record like this, bro. No cap. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get back to the setup. Y'all seen the setup. Let's get back to the video. Y'all wanna see what I found. Okay, so we have continuity. Boom. I put it on the positive. Now let's just go to this one. There's nothing that goes here, so there's probably not gonna be continuity here. Yep, I was right. Nothing goes here, no continuity. Nothing goes here, no continuity. Continuity is pretty much circuit, pretty much power. You know what I'm saying? It's the power going there. Let me take one of these out. Just something easy. Okay, so should be continuity in one of these. I don't know which exact one, but it should be continuity somewhere. Boom, I found it. Not all of them. You're gonna hit this one and be like, oh no, my car don't work. No, just that one isn't the one. That's not the power. Like there's a positive, look, like there's positive, negative, and there's positive, negative, negative. You feel me? So if you're hitting negatives, you're not gonna get nothing, bro. You gotta hit the positive, bro. That might be why your car, boom, hit that positive. You see how bright it is? That means I'm getting continuity in that. And you can also test your relay with a 9-volt battery. Boom, if it's clicking, it's working. Okay. So with the problem with this is there's a CPU under this, like within this whole TIPM module. This is a TIPM. This whole thing you can take out. Within this module, this is the fuse box, and under it is a CPU. The actual relay, the fuel pump relay that's soldered onto the actual CPU is broken or blown or something. So you have to actually go within the CPU, take all this, you have to take the fuse box off, take it apart. It's not actually that hard. Just don't be angry at the moment or something like that. Cause you rip something, you're not gonna find parts for it, bro. Don't rip nothing in there. Cause boy, you trying to find parts for that, you tripping. So pretty much the relay, what's going on with y'all Jeep Cherokees and all that stuff, the actual relay within the TIPM, this is a relay on the fuse box, but under it's a, what's it called? CPU, you feel me? That's a piece, that's a PCU. There's a CPU under here. It's a TIPM module. And the actual relay is blown. So if your car's not starting, everything's most likely good. It's the TIPM, is this. So you can actually buy these right here. I've been looking it up, but I'm actually finna do something different. Oh, it was moving right here too. So I'm gonna test continuity for these. I'm gonna show y'all, like, cause I was like trying to replace these and everything. Like, this isn't gonna do anything for your car. What you need to do, see that light just beaming right here? Can y'all see that with that light? I got just sunlight right here. I don't know if y'all can see. Y'all see all this sunlight? Glory to God, he gave us this light, but that's a little too bright. So I'm gonna test for continuity. It should be this one. You see it lights up? That's very weak, actually. Remember the one over here? It was super duper bright. I'm gonna show you. It was this one. So this one, let's see how bright this one was. Boom. See how bright that is? All right, let's go here. Pretty dim. This one is gonna be dimmer. I gotta find it. Boom, you see how dim that is? It just gets dimmer and dimmer. And then this one's super bright. All right, and then let's go here, dim, and barely anything. So this tells us it has something to do with this TIP'em. Okay? The computer of the vehicle. This one goes in here, like so. Like that. It doesn't matter which one goes in which one. Boom. Goes in like that. Okay, so it's a TIP'em. And it's not the top because we just went to the actual about here. I'm gonna show you. And this is the other side. This is the other side, okay? There's two sides of this right here. You see? Clips in like this. Okay, just go to your Jeep or whatever. That first prong at the top. Let's actually test it for continuity. You're gonna see it. Boom. You see? That very first one. It's getting continuity. It's getting current. Okay? A lot of these make continuity too. You feel me? Not all of them. Some are like negatives, but like they make continuity. Some of these, let me find it. Yeah, the other ones make continuity too. Some of them, not all of them. But this very first one needs to make continuity. If it didn't make continuity, that means something from here back doesn't work. Excuse me, everybody. If this didn't get continuity when you unplug it from here, that means you either don't have good power source or it just don't work. So if you have good power on your continuity tester and you have no continuity on this first one, you see how bright that is too? The car is good. All these wires in back are good. Whatever is on this plan, whatever's on this service plan. I'm just saying words. I ain't no real mechanic, man. I'm just trying to fix my car, brother. You can see it is. You can tell which one is which one because that is yellow and purple. Okay. You see that yellow and purple? That's the one. Okay. And I tested this wire itself, which I just kind of just dug into it a little bit and put continuity to it, see if it worked, and it did. So the wire good too. So this whole thing good. Now I was like, okay, boom. So what about over this side? You feel me? And let's test it. I think because it's not plugged in, but I get spark here. Wait a minute. Let me see. I'm not getting continuity here. See how I just turned it like that? Because I was trying to see with my actual eyes, make sure I was on it. Let's do this again, but we're going to do it another way. Okay. This is how I did it. Go ahead, plug this in. Not plug it in. Clip it in. Boom. I just know this works. Okay, so which one is which one. I didn't know which one is which one. I just went to the one that's blacker. This one was blacker than this one. And it had that wire that I needed. The yellow and purple. Oh, the alternator is good, brother. I just I just actually charged the battery. The battery died. I charged it at O'Reilly's for free. You feel me? The alternator is good. My car ran, so nothing is wrong with the alternator. That was boiling because it overheated because the radiator fan did not spin. That was the initial problem of what I started messing with the car with in the beginning. That was overheating and it was boiling, and just whatever that evaporation, it was just spewing everywhere, overheating, smoking up, and the fan was not spinning. That was the initial problem that I thought was gonna fix the car and get that check engine light off. But it's deeper than that. It starts here. Wait, here. let's go to what we were doing. So we gonna hit. I don't think that's doing what I wanted to do. I just hit this wire right here. It's not doing anything. I think because I did not tell this to turn on yet. The key has to tell this to turn on. Once this turns on, this cable will turn on. I'm pretty sure. Let me connect them real quick. Go ahead, connect them. Just so I can get that full current. Because I'm getting current somewhere. So let me get that current on there. Let me see if that's gonna. Nah. Yeah, it still clicks it. You see that? You hear that? So when this connects, it closes that circuit and it clicks. It clicks whatever. But the CPU is not telling it to really start. This has to actually tell your car to start, or it's not gonna start. Cause whenever I do this, I can get a click there. But as soon as I put the key in, no click. Even when I do this, no click when I put the key in. But when I put the key in, the radiator fans just start spinning. Before, remember I was trying to fix it because the radiator fan did not spin. Now, the radiator fan just spins nonstop. Like I can put the key in right now. It's just gonna start spinning, bro. You feel me? So, the brain is not telling it the proper things. Hey brain, did you bump your head or something? You got in a collision where you bumped your head or something? Like, come on, bro. Yeah, that's pretty much what's going on. We done tested it for continuity, all type of stuff. Not at this wire. It's connected to that wire. What's up, Tay?
Hello.
So boom, we gonna test this wire for continuity one more again. Boom, you see this? Now that it's completed, remember this side I got continuity. I didn't get it because I guess the computer didn't tell it to. But look, I'm gonna test the continuity. I'm getting super bright continuity. Okay, let me unplug. Yeah, forget that. I'm gonna go ahead and keep it right there. I'm getting continuity now. You see, super bright, super duper bright. Okay. So I'm getting power to the starter. I'm getting power to the solenoid, which really matters. There's a lot of problem with these two. The solenoid isn't good. Okay, but my solenoid is good. My solenoid and battery connection specifically. And I actually have to, you see how I cut into that? Let me unplug this before it starts sparking. Let me show you what I mean. It'll start sparking, folks. I'm telling you, bro, it'll start sparking on me. But it touched something before, but it started sparking. I was like, yo, I ain't even know that did that. I'm gonna throw this right there. Okay, where are the alligator clamps? Let me make sure my phone is actually charging. We charging. Remember the setup? Let me take it off so y'all see the setup. It's the phone charging right now while it's on the setup. I have to turn it like this. And I'm zooming in with my hands, like my fingers while I'm looking at it. Man, real dedication for this, but I gotta get this car going. This is what I need to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and get a slither of this, because I just don't like electrical poking out of my car, you know. I just put you said drops power, maybe the alternator needs replacing and new battery. Drops power, what car do you have, bro? I'm not a mechanic, but if you have some kind of Dodge, I guarantee you it's most likely the solenoid. Dropping power is a computer issue for sure. That's definitely computer. Because what controls the torque? What is telling the car what to do? The computer. The solenoid has nothing to do with power, which would be a problem, but the solenoid has nothing to do with power. That has to do with starting. So I put, only thing I did was put the thermostat on here. I put in a new thermostat, CO2, and that actually did turn off like the power loss, because it was losing power. It still misfires. I still have to put spark plugs in here or whatever is broken. Hopefully I can test to see what is broken, so I don't spend money on everything that I don't need fixed. And I done put it super close to the thing. Let's see if I can do this, guys. Let's go ahead and slip it under there. Yep. Hopefully I can feed it to myself. Boom. Got it. That's the hardest part of this thing right here. What I'm doing. Boom. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put it over like that. Cause I did tap into this. And it's just electrical. Cause I was thinking about like really tapping into it, like getting something to attach right here directly to it. But when I put power to it, it didn't even do it. It didn't even do what I needed to be done. You feel me? Meaning start the car. Because my car ran. This connector is not on there the best. I mean, this tape is not on there the best. It'll do until I figure out how to put tape on there better or something. Let me see. Unplug it. I'm probably pulling and stuff, and it's something simple. Boom. So this right here is not a good way to put tape on there. But you see there's different colors on it. I found another yellow, and that's another one, right? That's another yellow and purple. This is yellow and purple right here. Is that another yellow and purple in the back? Hold up. Hold up. I know this is gonna do the same thing. Yeah, that's another yellow and purple. Turn this flash on. I think this might help. It's another yellow and purple right there. One's a yellow and red. Let me find it. This one on the left is a yellow and red if you look at it. But this one's yellow and purple. The one on the right. So I have two yellow and purples. That's probably the one that got continuity. Right there. Let me see if I can do that. Then I found another yellow and purple. That's just interesting. I can see it on this one. Okay. So yeah, I have two yellow and purples, yep. This one. Zoom in. Yeah, I got this one I tapped into and this one. Now let's see, is that the one that is continuity? Yeah. That's the one. So this one. No, not yellow and purple. Yellow and purple. Not yellow and purple, but it's also a power cable. Not a power cable, that's a ground. Ground wire. Ground. All these are grounds. This whole bottom, it looks like it's just ground wires. So yeah, this whole bottom row, whatever goes on this bottom row, is ground wires. And the top has more. There's not supposed to be anything here, okay? Don't trip. You might be like, yo, I didn't know nothing on here. Well, why is it missing? No, it's not supposed to be there. Continuity, that's that Yellow and purple. Probably something. Yellow and red, probably. That's the yellow and purple. So I have 2 yellow and purples. This one and this one. That's cool to know. And whatever color this one is, also gives me power. This one, and this one is the power. Probably that yellow and blue is probably a power. If I can guess. Yeah, I think yellow and blue. Yellow and blue is power. Just guesstimating based on where it's positioned. But it might be a different one. See, the charger just fell. I need to go ahead and plug it in because I'm at 3%. Or y'all finna lose all y'all content. You feel me? I gotta be on that. So this is where we at with the card right here. We need to tip them, okay? But if it is the relay, I can either solder a relay on the CPU. You can get a relay kit, which is, you got to set that up and all type of shit, wiring and shit. I don't really know how to do all that. It's probably not hard to figure out. I done figured this out already. But you know what I'm saying? They have another relay kit which kind of bypasses the one on the CPU. But I'm not doing all that shit. That's a little crazy. Or it's not crazy. People do that. And there's another one where you pretty much take out one of these fuses. You put it's like a cord, and you put it to what people go cigarette lighter, but I say put it to your not ABS. Your find that shit. A ASD, your ASD. That's what it's called, ASD. Am I pointing at the right thing? No. See, look, it's hard to see. Look at the camera while it's in my face and see this. ASD. So that's your ASD is, what number is that? M21. So M21. Yeah, M21. Let me find it real quick. K's M2. I gotta find it. M221 is right here. Okay, so it's right next to K3. And it's the one second from the top. So K3 here, 1 second from the top. You go right here. And then you'll have to find your ignition one. But I can't see any relays that go into here. So you have to do this ADS to, I'd say, what was it? K4. All these are, it was something. You kind of got to figure that one out, which isn't hard. So it will be this to whichever one does the fuel pump relay. So your fuel pump relay, that's what I meant. Where's the fuel pump? The fuel pump relay is M25. Yeah, it's M25. That's your fuel pump relay. So I think it's the fuel pump. The car not telling the fuel pump to do it. Okay, so fuel pump relay, M25. Let me find M25. M2. Y'all probably been found it. M25 right here. So that is right next to K9. It's the 25. So this 20, you'll have to wire this 20 to this 20. Your car gonna start, bro. But there's a better way, because this could drain something. That's why I went ADS. You can put this 20 to a cigarette lighter or something like that. But go ahead, put it to that ADS. When the car starts, it starts and it turns off. You feel me? You want it to be able to turn off. Not always on cigarette lighters. You feel me? You want something to be able to turn on and off. You feel me? And that bypass, that's pretty much telling. If this has continuity, it's telling it it's always gonna start pretty much, bro. The computer is gonna trick itself. Oh, oh shit, it's the same one. You turn this one on, this one turns on. You feel me? So it's gonna trick itself. You feel me? But you can also send this to MAXS. It's called Maxis. Maxis kinda. They're like a refurbished. They work on tip-ems. You can send it, get a tip-em done. Pretty much, you can send it for like $230, which you just take your whole box out and you ship it to them. Pretty much, disconnect your battery and all that. Take your box out, you ship it to them. They fix it. You tell them your symptoms. They fix it, which they're actually pretty credible. I've looked at the reviews. They're pretty credible, and they fix it, brother. And then they send it back to you, or you just buy it. With mine, for my model, pre-programmed is 500. No, not programmed. Not programmed is on $600. Okay, and that's not terrible. Okay, I don't. What the fuck?